Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Muhammad Jahanzeb. Today in this video we will talk about coronavirus. What is coronavirus? Coronaviruses are a large family of viruses which may cause illness in animals or humans. In humans, several coronaviruses are known to cause respiratory infections ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases. The most recently discovered coronavirus causes coronavirus disease COVID-19. What are the symptoms of COVID-19? The most common symptoms are fever, tiredness, and dry cough. Some patients may have aches and pains, nasal congestions, sore throat, or diarrhea. These symptoms are usually mild and begin gradually. Some people become infected but don't develop any symptoms and don't feel unwell. And according to WHO, World Health Organization, most people, about 80%, recover from the disease without needing any special treatment. Around 1 out of every 6 people who gets COVID-19 becomes seriously ill. Older people and those with underlying medical problems like high blood pressure, heart problem, or diabetes are more likely to develop serious illness. So people with fever, cough, and difficulty breathing should seek medical attention. How does COVID-19 spread? People can catch COVID-19 from others who have the virus. The disease can spread from the person to person through small droplets from the nose or mouth, which are spread when a person with COVID-19 coughs or exhales. These droplets land on objects and surfaces around the person. Other people then catch COVID-19 by touching these objects or surfaces. So, when coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth and nose with the bend of your elbow or use a disposable tissue. You can be infected by breathing in the virus if you are within 1 meter of a person who has COVID-19 or by touching a contaminated surface and then touching your eyes, nose, or mouth before washing your hands. This is why it is important to stay more than 1 meter away from a person who is sick. And now we will show you an article of Dr. Craig Considine in NEWSWEEK in which he says, "Do you know who else suggested good hygiene and quarantining during a pandemic? Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the Prophet of Islam, over 1400 years ago. While he is by no means a traditional expert on matters of deadly diseases, Muhammad nonetheless sallallahu alaihi wasallam had sound advice to prevent and combat a development like COVID-19. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "If you hear of an outbreak of plague in a land, do not enter it. But if the plague outbreaks out in a place while you are in it, do not leave that place." He also said, "Those with contagious diseases should be kept away from those who are healthy." Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also strongly encouraged human beings to adhere to hygienic practices that would keep people safe from infections. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Cleanliness is part of faith. Wash your hands after you wake up. You do not know where your hands have moved while you sleep." The blessings of food lie in washing hands before and after eating. And what if someone does fall ill? What kind of advice would Muhammad, peace be upon him, provide to his fellow human beings who are suffering from pain? He would encourage people to always seek medical treatment and medication. Make use of medical treatment. He said, "For God has not made a disease without appointing a remedy for it, with the exception of one disease, old age." Perhaps most importantly, he knew when to balance faith with reason. In recent weeks, some have gone so far as to suggest that prayer would be better at keeping you from the coronavirus than adhering to basic rules of social distancing and quarantine. How would Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, respond to the idea of prayer as the chief or only form of medicine? Consider the story related to us by 9th century Persian scholar Tirmidhi. One day, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, noticed a man leaving his camel without tying it. He asked the man, "Why don't you tie down your camel?" The man answered, "I put my trust in God." The Prophet then said, "Tie your camel first, then put your trust in God." So, Muhammad, peace be upon him, encouraged people to seek guidance in their religion, but he hoped they take basic precautionary measures for the stability, safety, and well-being of all. In other words, he hoped people would use their common sense. And in the end of the video, we request you to please follow government orders and stay home. Stay home, stay safe.